Coming up, a mixture of toots and refurbs.
220017 and it's character refurbished 220033.
We've come quite far down south for this one today, everyone, so I'm very proud to say welcome to the Riviera line and welcome to Dawlish.
Hello, welcome to Dawlish for the first time on the MH Trains channel. First off, see the departure of 220031, which has just brought me in from Stoke-on-Trent, working the delayed 1239 cross-country service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Here we go. There we go, there's the rumble. Two 20031 reeling off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. And with that out the way, let's get in to Friday afternoon's completion here at Dawlish. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1250 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Marsh Barton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James's Park, Poleslow Bridge, Exton, Marsh Barton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, my mistake. Exton, Lympston Commando, Lympston Village and Exmouth. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It is a 158, but I was that busy trying to list the calling points I didn't see the number. Oh no, it is one of them 3-car 158s that have like a 158 sandwiched into another coach from another 158. Anyway, doors are closing. Well, anyway, the unit is 158958. Here we go. One 158958 reeling off to Exmouth. Next station will be Marsh Barton. Cross-country voyage I'm preparing to pass through now.
The fast train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Stand back from the platform edge and hold on to pushchairs and wheelchairs.
It's an ex-Avanti West Coast unit as well. 221107. And that's going from Newcastle to Plymouth. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the slightly delayed 12:53 Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 4 coaches, and it is a pair of GWR 153s working this. Honestly, from first looks, Dawlish looks like a pretty good station. Yeah, pair of 150/2s on this. With 150/238 leading the pair. Followed up at the rear by 150/248. Here we go. Ready to depart. One 152.38 and 152.48 ringing off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1308 Great Western Railway service to Penzance, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivybridge, Plymouth, Saltash, St Germans, Liskeard, Bodmin Parkway, Lostwithiel, Parr, St Austell, Truro, Redruth, Cambourne, Hale, St Earth and Penzance. This train is formed of 5 coaches. And we, speaking of GWR cucumbers, we have one about to pass through. Nice one. That's 802.219. No, 802.109. That's going from Plymouth to London Paddington. And then the 1308 service is being worked by another GWR cucumber. Obviously been one of their 5-car units. And this is 802.011. Here we go. It's ready to depart. Actually, no. Well.
May I have your attention, please?
Well, I'll be back within a few minutes as this train actually doesn't leave for another 2 minutes. Right, she's ready to go. Here we go. (802.011) reading off to Plymouth. Next stop will be Teignmouth. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1313 Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Tor, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It is another 158 working this one. And it's been worked with 158798. And it's not a 158 sandwich unit, this one. Here we go, doors are closing. Here we go. (158798) reeling off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. Cross country voyage coming through now. 220017 and it's connected to refurbished 220023. They're going from Plymouth to Glasgow Central. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the slightly delayed 1324 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Exeter St Thomas, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Lympston Village and Exmouth. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It is a 166 turbo on this one. This should be 166207 according to real-time trains. Here we go, it's ready to leave. I haven't heard a turbo making that sound in a long time. Not since I was at Cardiff Central last summer. And I was correct, it was 166,207. Off that goes for Exmouth. Next stop will be Dawlish Warren. GWR IET passing through. 802,008. That's going from Penzance to Exeter St David's. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1350 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth. Calling at Marsh Barton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James's Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Lympstone Commando, Lympstone Village and Exmouth. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It's being worked by 166,202. Here we go. One 166,202 being off to Exmouth. Next stop will be Marsh Barton. In comes 165,101. This is the 1352 service to Paignton, arriving into platform 1 from Great Western Railway, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. This train has formed the 3 coaches. Here we are, doors are closing. Train's ready to leave. One 165,101 railing off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1409 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Marsh Barton, Exeter St Thomas, Exeter St David's, Dawlish, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Lympstone Village and Exmouth. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Had a couple of issues with the camera in the last clip, and it started raining here at Dawlish, but on cross country voyage are passing through now. Two 22144 and 220020 going from Plymouth to Edinburgh. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1418 Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Tor, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It's being worked by 166214. Right, doors are closing. Here comes the Mega Rumble, as I'm going to call it with these turbos from now on. 166214 heading off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1425 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castlecarey, Westbury, Hungerford, Reading and London Paddington. This train is formed of 9 coaches. Being worked by Alan Leonard Lewis, A2 800 306. This service is better known as the Torbay Express. I've had to press myself up against the wall here because of how the weather is. There, final dispatch. It's ready to go. My mistake, that's final dispatch. Here we go. 800 306, reeling off to London Paddington. Next stop will be Exeter St David's. GW alright, preparing to pass through. $800 309. That's going from London Paddington to Plymouth. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1449 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Marsh Barton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Exton, Lympston Commando, Lympston Village and Exmouth. This train is formed of 3 coaches. And it's not a sandwich either, this is just one full 3-car 158. I haven't got much time left here, only got about another 20 minutes before my train back home. Oh, and at the same time the train now arriving as platform 1 is the 1452 Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 3 coaches. I forgot whether it was 4 coaches or 3 coaches. Well, actually, it won't be here just yet, so let's zoom the camera back out. Doors are closing. That's the return of 158798, and off that goes for Exmouth. Next stop will be Marsh Barton. Second time lucky, the train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1452 Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It is 158958 returning, and this one is a sandwich. It's a sandwich. Doors will be closed in any moment. There we go, doors are closed. Here we go. One 58958, reading off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. Cross country voyage passing through. Two 21132 going from Edinburgh to Penzance. GWR preparing to pass through. Eight oh two 108. Going from Penzance to London Paddington. GWR preparing to pass through. Eight 800 315. Going from London Paddington to Plymouth. Cross country voyage coming through now. That's the return of 221107. Going from Plymouth to Edinburgh. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the slightly delayed 1513 Great Western Railway service to Paignton, calling at Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. This train is formed of 3 coaches. It's 166207 returning again. Here we go. That's 166207, railing off to Paignton. Next stop will be Teignmouth. And the train to round off today's compilation here at Dawlish, the train now arriving into platform 2, is the return of 220031, the delayed 1509 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly via Bristol Temple Meads, calling at Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Weston-super-Mare, Bristol Temple Meads, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Birmingham New Street, Wolverhampton, Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 4 coaches. And as I jump on my train to head back home, thank you for watching today's compilation at Dawlish. So until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe.
That's all for now, train spotters, but remember you can rewatch all of the action on the MH Trains channel by checking out previous videos. And if you haven't already, why not consider that subscribe button, as it would really support future videos. And if you haven't already, why not become a part of the Spot Squad, as you become a part of the channel's content yourself. Please leave some station location suggestions in the comments, as it will help discover new stations. And if you're considering becoming a Spot Squad member, go over and check out Spot of the Rise channel. Details on how to join are over there. Please stay tuned for future videos very soon. I'll plan to get them out as soon as I can. And why not consider hitting the like button on this video while you're at it. Well, until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe.